Mangoes are an ancient fruit first cultivated in Bangladesh, Myanmar, and northeast India about 30 million years ago. Mangoes help with indigestion. It's rich in beta carotene, helps in production of vitamin A, lowers LDL or bad cholesterol, and it's filled with vitamin C and A, which are both great for your skin. And it's high in minerals and antioxidants. A good news is that mangoes are great fruit for diabetic because mangoes have a low glycemic index. It means that there will be no sudden spike in your blood glucose level. To see how ripe a mango is, just hold it up and press on it slightly. If you see a dent, or as I like to call it, a dimple, the mango is good to eat. I am going to share with you my all-time favorite mango lassi. It's my favorite drink. It's a very sweet and creamy mango drink that's usually made in restaurants with mango pulp and yogurt. But I usually make it at home with fresh mangoes, so we don't have any other chemicals or additives in our drink. I'm going to cut up the 2 small mangoes. You can cut the mangoes whichever way is easier for you. You can peel off the skin first, then cut it in small pieces, or just cut it the lazy way like I'm doing it. For the mango lassi, you can use mango pulp or mango juice if you can't find fresh mangoes around you. So after I get the skin off of the mangoes, I'm going to use a hand blender to puree the mangoes. Make sure you don't have any chunks. Puree this very well for about a minute or two. You will be left with a thick and pasty consistency. Okay guys, this part is very important. We are going to use a strainer and add small amounts of water at a time and whisk it. Using a hand whisker, you're gonna whisk this to separate the mango juice from the mango hair or the fibers. There are varieties of mangoes. Some have these fibers and some don't. If you don't separate this, it will get caught in your throat as you are drinking it, and trust me, that's not pleasant. If you guys have a juicer at home, you can also juice this using the juicer so that you don't have to strain all the fibers out of it. I have here about 2 cups of mango juice and water that I have been adding while straining the juice. You can add more water if you think the juice is too thick. Then I'm adding half cup of whole milk, a pinch of salt, and 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. And I'm going to sprinkle some nutmeg and some cinnamon. So you can add more or less depending on how much you like it. We're going to mix all that up, and I'm going to add a cup of yogurt. You can add 2% or whole fat yogurt. It doesn't matter, whatever you have handy. So the measurement is that if you have 2 cups of juice, and if you have 2 cups of juice, you're going to add 1 cup of yogurt. And if you have 1 cup of juice, you're going to add half cup of yogurt. Now we will whisk it around until all the lumps of the yogurt breaks down. And we're going to add a little bit of water in between to get a creamy consistency. You don't want it too runny or too thick. Also taste a teaspoon of it before serving to adjust the sweetness of the drink, because some mangoes are naturally very sweet, so be mindful of how much sugar you're adding. You can also add a drop or 2 of red food coloring to get a nice orange color, because usually in restaurants they use food coloring to get an orange color lassi. Well, that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the drink.